What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our weekly challenge. I am Rob Barrington here, and I am playing once again against these robots in an imp challenge. We're going to play 10 boards. We're going to score it as imps, and as usual, we're going to try to do our best to take these robots down. Now, this is the robot's second best version of this event. Their best version, and I keep threatening this, next week will definitely be a Just Declare tournament. That's their wheelhouse, right? They actually play much better than they bid. so when we take the bidding out of it, the robots are a really tough out. So here we'll play imps, which is their second best version, and then we'll give them a real shot next week. So hopefully we can get through this week with a victory, and then have a tough matchup next week. So here we are, guys, with this Garden Variety 12 count in third chair. And I think we can all agree we're going to open this forever, right? Every 12 count gets opened. And we're going to open a diamond in this situation, which is our longer minor suit, right? So it goes a diamond, a spade, pass. Make your bid, folks. It's an interesting spot because pass is in the mix here, especially in a best hand robot-y type tournament or challenge. Passing could keep us lower than the other table and give us a really good opportunity when our hands might be bad. However, bidding a no trump makes a whole lot more sense with this hand, especially when we don't have a spade fit. When we're this flat, we don't necessarily want to be playing in a suit. So here we'll bid a no trump, and here's what we fear. Right, when they bid new minor forcing, we will show our spades, and the question is, now we're going to get maybe too high. And here's the problem, guys. Knowing we have only 12, we know partner cannot have more than that, and also partner passed. So they have no 12-point hand, and they might at most have like an ugly 11 that they wouldn't have opened the bidding with. So because we bid a no trump, we are now at the 3 level where we could have potentially passed one spade, and as long as the opponents kept out of it, we might have been sitting pretty. However, here we are now at the 3 level, so we have to make sure to lose 4 tricks or less. And the lead is helpful, right? They're leading from the right side of the table, guys. Just recognize here, right? They're leading towards this hand because this is the person that bid spades directly. So they're leading towards the king of clubs. We know we're only going to lose one of those. The other 2 losers we have are in diamonds, for sure, right? There's 2 diamond losers right there, and 1 potential spade loser. Recognize that there is no finesse in the spade suit. We don't have the 10, so we're going to have to hope the queen falls, and then maybe we get an extra trick that way. So here, guys, that is where we lay. So let's see how we do after this opening lead here. We're going to play low. It's probably going to go ace. Yeah, there we go. And let's hope they don't switch to a diamond right away. They switch to a heart. Good. I'm just going to win this high card short side, right? I'm going to win this in the shorthand. And now I'm going to draw a trump, guys. I know that I'm going to lose at least 1 spade on most days. We're hoping that they divide 3-2, so we're losing just that maximum here. Not the worst case. They're dividing 4-1, right? But the queen is on side, so we get to lead towards that jack, and we'll create a trick this way. The disaster is righty having the queen and another one, because now we lose 2 spades. Here, at least it's not the worst case scenario. We're going to lead towards that jack, and then we'll be able to draw their last round of trump with this jack later. In fact, we'll do it right now after we win this king. So boom, we're going to play that. And now we just get to the business of playing some tricks. Now here, I'm going to play this out, even recognizing that it is so unlikely we're ever taking an extra trick. It's a tiny, tiny possibility, like minuscule, by the way. So here we would need something dramatic to happen for us to get any extra trick. And as we can see, they're not going to give us any drama. They're going to take their 4 tricks. But there it is, guys. We lost a spade, a club, and 2 diamonds. We cannot do better than that, right? And we did get quite lucky that even with the robot kind of continuing to the 3 level, which they have every right to do. In fact, let's be fair. That north hand up there should have opened 1 spade, right? This is a rule of 20 situation. They have 11 high card points, and the rule of 20 says we add our 11, our high card points, to the total number of cards we have in our 2 longest suits, which spades and hearts is 9. If that comes to 20 or more, we should open, and it comes to exactly 20. And to be honest, most of the time when I have 11 and a good 5-card major, I will open the bidding pretty much any time, right? So here, just recognize North does have an opening bid. However, the way we bid it, if we passed one spade, we probably would have played it there. And now we will gain in those times where, we're only able to make 2 and other pairs are playing in 3, or we're only able to make 1 and we're in 1, which is the biggest win of all time. Not likely when partner might be inviting, right? You're supposed to have the values to make more than that, but bad breaks and other things could lead to very good scores in that. So just recognize that certainly was a possibility on this hand. After partner passed originally, we can pass their 1 spade bid. That is no longer forcing because partner is no longer an unpassed hand, right? New suit is forcing by unpassed responder. Passed responder, you can do anything you like with those hands. So good start. We can't do better than that. Let's put it that way. Now here, we get a nice 18 count to start number 2 with. Take a look. Too good for 1, no trump. Right, so here we're going to open our longest minor once again, which is clubs. And then we plan to rebid 2 no unless partner bids a major. Here, they bid a heart. Make your bid now, folks. What call do you make after you open a club and partner responds 1 heart? So you might think this is in the middle of 3/4 hearts. And what I mean by that is the jump to 3 hearts would be 16 to 18 with 4 card support for hearts. And it looks like we have about 18, but we have a little more than that because we have some shortness value. And this is imps and we're vulnerable, right? So even if you're thinking, hey, maybe I should only bid 3 hearts because I have a good 18, but I'm not at that specific 19 number yet. But the scoring format should get you to bid 4, right? And that's just because you don't really want partner to be passing with like some crummy 6 counts that might make game because the bonus is so huge. Vulnerable games are massive. So here, if we're on the edge, it's a pretty good strategy in imps just to kind of be a slightly more on the aggressive side of things. That's all. And that's just a general strategy when we deal with this. And by bidding 4 hearts, we get partner to bid 4 no trump, which is key card for hearts, right? We both know we have a heart fit. So this is asking for key cards. And remember, the key cards are the aces and the king of whatever our agreed upon trump suit is. So we have 2 key cards. We do not have the queen of trumps, so we will bid 5 hearts, and we'll see if partner wants to continue, and they do. All right, so partner should have like a 13 count over there to make their bid, and there it is. There is about what we would expect, and we see we're going to go down. There's no way we're going to make this thing. We're not close to making it, and that was the penalty for probably bidding 4 hearts, right? If we bid 3 hearts, I would say they still try to play a slam, right? They'll make a control bid and see what happens, but notice what's happening here. We have a heart loser for sure, right? Unless we get insanely lucky in hearts. And it looks like we definitely have a club loser, right? We're going to try something, right? We're going to try for a little strip and end play here, and maybe we get super lucky. But in practicality, we are very, very low percentage to make it because we need the trump suit to just divide perfectly for us, the queen and jack falling. So here, I'm going to win this ace of clubs. I'm going to show you what I mean by a strip and end play, if it's even out there. I'm going to hope to see a queen or... This is amazing. Okay. All right, maybe we're getting super lucky here. Let's see that queen now. Queen? Oh, false carding robot. What a jerk. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. We are just going to strip this hand down to its bare essentials, which is trump and clubs, right? So I'm going to play all of these tricks. And I'm going to play the queen of diamonds, boom, boom, and the jack. So I've stripped this hand bare, right? This hand has nothing left but clubs and hearts, at least our 2 hands do. So now I'm going to lead a club from this hand. I'm hoping whoever wins this, my hope was whoever wins this doesn't have any clubs left, but as we see, that is certainly not the case. Lefty's going to take 2 clubs and a heart now, and there's really nothing we can do about this. The downside to this, scoring-wise, folks, is if at the other table they chose not to play a slam, they are now going plus 620 when we're going minus 200. So that is a massive imp swing on this hand. It could be absolutely brutal to us in the future, and this could be the match winner right here for the opponent. I would always just bid 4 hearts with this south hand. I mean, you can't convince me otherwise. It's just terribly unlucky that not only do does partner have a good enough hand to continue? They have a hand that's kind of mirror image of our shape, or at least that's not helpful to taking extra tricks, right? That club position is just so bad for us. If dummy had a singleton club or just had more values in clubs rather than, let's say they have the jack of clubs rather than the jack of spades. Still not a good slam because the heart position is so brutal, but a much better situation, at least more chances at success in these spots. So here, we could be really behind, so we'll have to keep that in mind going forward this week. But take a look at where we're starting tomorrow. We have this flat 14 count that we're going to start with. Make your choice here. See if I do anything different tomorrow. I don't think we're too terribly... I'm interested to see what I would guess the robot with this hand would bid 3 hearts. I mean, just think that seems like a robot-y type thing to do. But if they evaluate it to a 4-heart bid, we're chopping this one, which is, fingers crossed. And we'll find out how we do in these next 8 hands for the rest of this week, and we'll find out on Friday how we really did on this one as well. So, guys, stick with me for that. I'll see you for the next one, which is Tuesday tomorrow. Good luck, guys.